Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining us. I'm Zach Campo with the Office of Athletic Communications here at Gettysburg College, and we're here with the 2018 baseball season preview. I'm joined by senior co-captains Chuck Probst from New Bend, PA, and Brad DeMartino from Westfield, New Jersey. So, guys, let's get this started. First question for you. With the team reaching the Centennial Conference playoffs for the past 5 seasons, putting together 6 straight seasons of 20-plus wins, really creating a culture of success. How has that winning mentality really affected the team, affected the culture in these recent years?
I think that, our past success has really created a great culture amongst the team. I feel like everyone has high expectations of each other to perform and the team to perform as a whole. So, I feel like going into every season, everyone, wants to win and get back to where we were the past 4 out of the last 5 seasons. So.
Yeah, just building off that, I feel that all the guys returning really know what it takes to get to the tournament. I mean, it's a long season, a lot of ups and downs, so that's like the biggest thing is like we know how to get there and what needs to be done.
So, obviously we've been there for Centennial Conference playoffs for the past 5 seasons, but we haven't quite had the success to take it to the next step and win the conference and get into the NCAA playoffs. So what are you guys trying to bring to the table this year as captains that can really make a difference and for the program to take that next step?
I would have to go with, attitude and the team attitude. I think that, the most important thing for us is to have that attitude of going into every game, acting like we're going to beat that team and that no one can get in our way from what we want to achieve this season.
Yeah, and it just seems like in the past our biggest obstacle has been kind of towards the end of the season. We seem to die off a little bit, especially these last 2 years. So that it's hard to roll into playoffs then with good energy. So I think if we can really stay consistent, especially at last weekend against Haverford, that seems to be an obstacle for us. So if we can really get past that, I think we have a good chance.
Okay, I got a question for you, Chuck. You're coming off a huge year, one of the best in Bullets program history. You were in the top 5 in the Centennial Conference in batting average, hits, on-base percentage. You set a single-season record for the Bullets for total bases with 112. You're coming into this year as a preseason All-American, voted by D3Baseball.com, and you guys are both players to watch from D3 Baseball. You have these high expectations. What have you been doing this offseason and in this preseason to prepare to keep that level of play and potentially take it to the next level?
Yeah, I think it's just coming and working hard every day. Just looking at my teammates. You don't really want to look at the talk too much because if the expectations get too high, put a little bit too much pressure. So I think it's really just looking at the team, just getting the team wins. Playing defense behind our pitchers. We have a great pitching staff, great defense. I think we can have great offense. So it's just, come work hard every day, stay consistent with the approach.
And for you, Brad, you're a returning seasoned vet for the staff. You've put 3 strong seasons together in your first 3 seasons here. What have you been doing this offseason and this preseason to hopefully, for you as well, take the step to the next level and really be a leader for the team this year?
Yeah, just continuing to, get in the gym, work hard every day at practice, and continue to motivate. We got a lot of young guys on the staff, so just continuing to motivate them and to create a good culture around the pitching staff for us to, succeed. And, I'm just going to give my best every game, put my team in a good position so that we can win.
So, Chuck, you guys graduated. Connor Tom, Will Anderson, J.J. Lucido, 3 big bats in the lineup this year. You were hitting in the leadoff position last year, so you know how much value they provided with protecting you in the lineup in those 3-4 spots. So now with those guys graduated, there's a lot of holes in the lineup. How have you seen the team respond to the opportunity to those positions opening up, and how has the team responded this fall in this preseason?
Yeah, definitely losing those 3 guys, it's like a big hurt. It seemed like every time they were out there in RBI opportunity, they always seemed to come through. So I think, especially what we saw in the fall, like no one's really afraid to step into that role. We have a lot of guys that are hitting really well. A lot of the sophomores this year really got a lot of experience. So I think the experience that they had will really allow them to get into those positions. And from what we've seen in the fall, it was good. It was a good job.
And kind of a very similar question to you, Brad. You know, we graduated, I think, 4 senior pitchers last year. Centennial Conference Pitcher of the Year, Chase Stopra, 4-year starter, Rich Power. How have you seen the young pitching staff who has, you know, coming into the season, we're lacking a lot of experience, but how have they responded, again, to those opportunities of those spots opening up in the starting rotation in the fall and in the preseason?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we have some guys that, you know, were injured last year, some new guys that came in who have been doing really well, and I think everyone on the staff is just excited to get their shot and produce from what the work they've been putting in and how hard they've been working, and I think everyone's just excited to get out there and do their best.
So let me ask you guys about, for the Project ALS, Take ALS Yard, your guys' fundraiser that you've been doing for the past 5 seasons. In 5 seasons, you've raised over $55,000 as a program. What are you guys doing this year as a team to take that responsibility to have another extremely successful year of fundraising?
Yeah, I mean, Logan Sneed, fellow senior teammate, has done a great job this year with organizing all of our T-shirt orders, selling T-shirts and hats. He also organized a home run derby this fall where we raised a good amount of money. And, you know, he's just doing a great job continuing to spread awareness and continue to raise money. Hopefully we'll reach an all-time high this year. So.
Yeah, just going off that, I feel like it's a real Logan's leading it, but the whole team's involved. He really lets us know what's going on, what we need to do to help out. So, yeah, it's just a good involvement by everybody.
All right, so let me ask you guys a question about internal team rivalry. So for Brad, when you're at practice, who's your least favorite batter to go up against?
I'd have to go with this guy right here to my right. It's definitely a difficult person to pitch against, but you know, it's great for me because it gives me practice for when I get out there and start facing guys of the same caliber.
And Chuck, same question for you. In practice, who's your least favorite pitcher to go up against?
Yeah, it has to be Brad, really. I mean, he's one of the hardest guys I've ever faced. I mean, he's throwing hard. Everything's moving. He gives me that change up on the outside corner. You can't touch it. So faced him for the last 3 years, and I think I may have like one good at-bat against him. So catch him when he's tired. That's if I'm lucky.
All right. All right, so last question for you guys. What can we expect to see from the Bullets in the 2018 season?
I have to say a strong season with a lot of wins and a conference championship. That's what we're going for.
Yeah, just building off that. I mean, I think we're going to have a lot of guys working hard. So, I mean, nothing bad can come out of it if we're just putting the effort in. So, yeah, good season.
All right. Good stuff. So, as we see it, the Bullets, confidence, ready to go in the 2018 season. The Bullets will open up this Sunday at noon at Hood College. So hopefully we can see you there, and we hopefully see you at Kirchhoff Field this season. So for Chuck, Brad, I'm Zach Campo. Thank you for joining us.